on now.
All right.
Hey, what's up, everyone? So Zach Friesen here, back with Kyle's back today. We both got our 6 setups. We got the red and blue light in the backgrounds of both of our things. We're looking good. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. Who already were ready in here right when the live stream started. I see you, Jeff. I see you, Batars. I see you, OJ. But yeah, let's talk about Shiba Inu Coin today.
And real quick, before we start talking about it, though, make sure to like the stream, guys. We're just getting started, so let's get the like train going here on the stream. Make sure to leave a like. It's literally the easiest way to support us, guys, and it's absolutely free. Just hit the like button. We got like 31 people watching right now.
I forgot I need to get the headphones.
Oh, headphones. All right, I'll buy some time. Guys, chat too. Let us know. I'm going to read some questions right now, read some comments that you guys have. All you have to do to chat is simply subscribe if you're not already, which if you are already, thank you very much. And most of you here are already subscribed, so that's very appreciative as well. But like the video either ways. Let's read a few. So I'm just hold, but this is too much. The trend just go down. Yeah, listen, a lot of people are really worried about the downtrend. It's not even a downtrend, in my opinion. Again, Zach and I covered this a little bit ago about the kind of overall trend that Shiba Inu is in right now, and it's still trading very tightly within a pretty short distance channel, and there's pretty big resistance and support lines that haven't really been violated yet. Again, if those get violated, we'll obviously make an updated opinion on that, but for now, stuff still looks pretty good, and we're not too worried about it.
All right, so yeah, just a quick update on the technical side of things. We are looking here at the support and resistance lines that we actually drew on the live stream a while ago, like I believe 2 days ago with a live stream with Kyle.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I mean, so we're still trading between these resistance and support lines, and we are at a very low RSI. The RSI dipped into the 25, 26 area, and it's coming back up now to about the 36 area. And you can see here that the volume is actually starting to pick back up after this consolidation period over the past day and a half. We have been consolidating, and I know the consolidation is like $8 to $10 billion right now, but that is a consolidation compared to where we were at. With all the $30 billion to $40 billion we're doing. We consolidated with about $10 billion to $8 billion a day. But as you can see, over the past hour or so, we have seen these green candlesticks. Even though we were at the 61 level at one point, we are now starting to see the volume kick up for a good amount. And we could see during this live stream a pump back up right back to where we were at. So while we are down a bit today, we are down about 10%. I wouldn't be too worried, as we're seeing a lot of green volume right now, a lot of buy volume as we are speaking right now.
Yeah, and luckily too, guys, like Zach mentioned, the RSI is very oversold right now, and I talk about this in a lot of videos too, where my buying rules, or the way I kind of position myself to buy certain assets, whether it's stocks or crypto, either way. And the RSI is not the only factor that plays into this, but it's a big factor, is how oversold is the RSI. If the RSI is below the 30 level, which is, in my opinion, and what pretty much most technical traders will agree is a oversold indicator, that's something where I'm considering buying, right? Buying the dip. And today, it is pretty much, it's dipped quite a bit, right? And that's what everybody's a little bit concerned about, a little bit worried, a lot of anxiety right now in the market. But again, guys, I wouldn't worry too much. There's still a lot of room for potential and growth with this coin. There's still news coming out, again, not as much today as we would like, or as the community would like. But again, you're going to have days like this, guys. Not every day can be a massive rocket ship to the moon, even though we would love it to be one. Like we saw just a couple of days ago. But again, it's still holding really nicely between that support and resistance level. And I still am pretty confident that it could go up in the future, as long as it remains in kind of a consolidation period, right? Where it just kind of trades tightly between these two different levels. So that's where we're at right now.
Ribbon Head said, someone looks tired. Is it me? I did get up very early this morning, so I might look a bit tired to you, but it's okay. I'm chilling. If it's Kyle, then I don't know what's up with him. But
I don't know, man. I didn't think I looked tired, but
no, it's probably me. But anyways,
maybe
okay.
You see something, yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. I see 170 concurrent viewers in here. We did a bit of technical analysis, Kyle and I, today, but we got 170 people in here. If you guys are new to the stream, go ahead and leave a like, and make sure you guys subscribe so you guys never miss any Shiba Inu news. We literally put it out every single day, 4 videos a day. If there is some news to be had about Shiba Inu Coin, you are going to hear it on our channel, 100%. But yeah, if you guys are, new into the stream, you just got in here, go ahead and leave a like. It really helps to put us out there. And if you guys are interested in getting some free Shiba Inu coin, listen up to this next 30 seconds. Basically, if you guys do joinpublic.com, which is going to be our sponsor and our first link in the description, or if Kyle can put it in the chat, I see Kyle's putting it in the chat. If you guys use that link, deposit $1 on public, you're going to get a $70 worth of free stock. And then if you guys decide to sell that stock, you can literally just buy a Shiba Inu coin with the stock that you got. So you literally get, anywhere from $5, because it is up to $70. You don't get $70 every time, but you can get anywhere from like $4 or $5 all the way up to $70 worth of free Shiba Inu coin. And that's a way to do that. So if you guys are interested in getting some free Shiba Inu coin, you can do that with the first link in the description or the link in the chat. But yeah, you can see Shiba Inu coin sadly down 10% today. However, even with us being down 10%, you can see that we are still the most active cryptocurrency or stock on StockTwits, and also the third most added to watch list on StockTwits. So we're still, in the social sphere, pretty much kicking A and taking names.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so I mean, even with us on a bit of a downtrend here, even though we talked about this, a good amount of green volume in the past hour or so, we're still looking extremely good as a Shib army.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing too that I want to mention, guys, is that like we saw how Shib is still the most active, especially as far as conversations going with, who is talking about this coin. Look at the big YouTube channels right now, guys. There are huge finance influencers right now that are still making videos about Shiba Inu coin. We had Graham Stephan, we had Andre Jik, we just had a Biaheza video come out just a couple of hours ago. Yep. And then again, there's a bunch of other creators I'm sure I might be missing out on right now talking about. But again, there's still lots of people, especially big names in this industry, that are talking about it. So don't get discouraged, right? Don't get too worried yet that something's over or something's fundamentally changed. Again, nothing has fundamentally changed about this coin. The only thing that we've seen really kind of affect the price, at least the majority of the price, is the circulation issue that we talked a little bit about in yesterday's video. But again, I think that's a temporary issue. It is a temporary issue. CoinMarketCap has literally had DM conversations with the Shib verified Twitter account talking about this issue and trying to resolve it, and saying that they are working on it currently behind the scenes. So the circulating supply issue, it's only a matter of time before they get that number back to what it is supposed to be, which I believe it is somewhere around the, do you know what the number was, Zach? I can't remember exactly what it was.
What number? What?
The circulating supply.
Okay, so I'm not sure if they're ever going to change that. Apparently, some DMs have come out that they think that it's corrected now. However, Shiba Inu, literally Satoshi is fighting them on that, saying that is not the correct supply. So literally we have no clue, but the amount of supply that Satoshi says is supposed to be there is 390 trillion.
Right. That's interesting, though, that the fact that they are trying to come out and say that is the correct supply, apparently, now that it is listed at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, also another weird thing is okay, so I made my video on the CEO of Twitter, his name's Jack, posting about Shiba Inu coin. If you guys see, so he said damn, and then it was a thing, Coinbase trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and he circled Shib. And the weird thing is when you go back on Satoshi's thing, they denied the request of Satoshi to get verified on Twitter. So he's literally like, hey Jack, can you tell your team to verify me? Their inability to confirm this account, even though it's literally the top of Shib token website, is allowing scammers to convince crypto noobs to trust their scams. So it's weird that Jack, the CEO of Twitter, would literally tweet about Shib and then not verify the project lead. I don't know, a lot of weird stuff is going on with Satoshi, and just this whole CoinMarketCap thing, and then Twitter not verifying him. It's just I just don't get why they can't just verify him and then also on CoinMarketCap post the correct circulating supply. But it seems like everything I've seen from CoinMarketCap that they don't want to, or they're not going to change the circulating supplies from everything I've seen, which is just a little bit weird.
Very weird indeed. And it's strange too, like you said about the verification thing, because we've seen in the past, I can't remember the exact Twitter account, but I remember seeing something very similar to this where Jack Dorsey himself was interacting with a member of one of the communities. This is a non-crypto related thing, but I think it was an account that he was basically interacting with, and verifying the fact that this is the real person. Essentially, I mean, it's the CEO of Twitter interacting. I don't think he would interact with a fake account. And it is funny how their verification process is like that, where unless, and again, every single verification process for each social media is different. Twitter just kind of has its own that it kind of does. Again, it's hard to tell like what are some significant factors that will lead to verification. But like you said, Zach, it is really weird. Hey, quick little segue though, since we're on the topic of Twitter. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, hit the link in the chat right now. Just put it out there a few times. We try to post as much as we can on there, just giving some value here and there and talking about our opinions about all kinds of different stuff. So make sure to follow us on Twitter. Make sure to like the stream, guys, so we can get this out to more people and more people can join the chat, so we have more people to talk to about which Shiba Inu. We always love to grow the community in any way possible. But anyways, yeah, back to Shiba Inu. So yeah, I mean, hopefully Shytoshi can get verified soon. I think that would be a big win for the project. Obviously the Coinbase thing, basically putting Shiba Inu in their kind of little subtext category thing, is really cool. And kind of a big win for Shiba Inu as well. So I don't know, man. This is a weird day for Shiba Inu. It's really hard to tell kind of what's going on right now.
We can go over what Satoshi also said about the circulating supply real quick if you guys are interested. I noticed someone said, hey, the 549 trillion Shib is a correct number. Let's just go off of what the project lead of Shiba Inu is saying. He said no Shib tokens were added to the circulating supply. So to fight the FUD, myself and Shib Informer are offering 1 billion Shib to anyone that could prove through Etherscan transaction that tokens were added to the Shib circulating supply. He's also going to talk about some more stuff. So, I mean, the person in the chat that's saying, hey, that supply is right, go ahead and try to prove it to Satoshi, and then you can get 1 billion Shib if you're interested. But yeah, if you're new to Shib Army, please understand that our biggest FUD has revolved around us being scammers, when in actuality, we're just normal people trying to make a difference. Ryoshi said to me in private that it's hard for people to believe we are what we say we are. Incredible stats like 6 million% on this year, or never paying an exchange for a listing, or the fact that we're fully decentralized is striking and impressive. Where could we be in 8 years? That is also another thing. Like Shiba Inu Coin was listed in August? Like, right, Kyle? Was it listed in August?
100%. Yeah, it was listed in about August.
And where could they be in 8 years with everything they've been doing this past year? The crazy part is that there's a lot of scammers out there, and yeah, I think that he just goes over more scanners. 3 billion to anyone who could show through Etherscan any tokens were added to the circulating supply. Obviously, you're not going to be able to prove this because they wouldn't be putting that up, But if you can, go ahead and get that bag.
Right. And the issue too is that, I mean, like you said, with the scammers and everything, like the mass majority public, right? So there's people who are not familiar with crypto, people who know a little bit about crypto and understand what Shiba Inu is and just all these other kind of coins and what they are, and then there's people who are actually educated on crypto and understand pretty much everything else, right? And the majority of people on the side of have no idea what crypto is, they're going to hear these talking points, right? There are tons of talking points that people who are either anti-crypto or they're anti-meme coins, right? Or they're anti just any coin that has a very low barrier to entry, right? They're anti any of that. They're going to give these talking points out, things like it's a pump and dump, it's a scam, the people who run it are a scam, and it's all wrong, right? It's all false, and everything they're saying is just a lie in order for them to feel better about themselves, right? At the end of the day, or I mean, whatever their end goal is, it's hard to say, obviously, but those people are trying to convince the mass population that yeah, these coins do suck, and that there's no reason you should be investing in them, and that they're pump and dumps and they're scams and everything. And when people do that, that really doesn't just damage the reputation of that coin. It damages communities. It damages all kinds of people who just want to succeed want to see these coins succeed, and just crypto in general, right? Crypto, in my opinion, and Zach probably shares a very similar outlook on this, is going to be a big part of the future. That's as long as it doesn't get regulated or gets any kind of issues with the government or anything like that.
No, regulation will be good for crypto, low key.
Oh, you think so? I think. Yeah, honestly, like if there is, because then that will, if anything, drive the demand up. It's anything the government has ever made illegal or has had, put restrictions on it. If anything, it has only driven up demand and increased the likelihood of people just going through either very unethical or unsafe means or just anywhere to get those things. So yeah, Zach's got a really good point there about, even if the government did make this illegal or put a lot of restrictions around it, more than likely a lot of people would find ways around it
Well,
either way.
Well, regulation and being illegal is definitely different from what I'm saying. But if the government were to put regulations on it, it basically means that they just get to control it. But that is also the government basically giving in and saying, yep, crypto is literally going to be what we're going to be having in the future. So if they were going to put regulations on it, that's literally them saying, hey, yep, crypto's here. This is what we're going to be doing from now on. Like,
Right.
that's literally what it'd be saying. So, if they were to say, hey, you can no longer trade crypto in the United States, all right, that would be a problem. But like, if they're just to put regulations on it, where it's like, all right, now we're gonna, make sure that everything goes through the United States somehow before it gets to you, even though that's not how decentralized systems such as Shiba Inu Coin are supposed to work. The United States government will probably figure out a way to insert themselves somehow. But that would be, somewhat of a positive, just because we would probably start to have things such as, United States crypto, like say they make Ethereum the official cryptocurrency of the United States or something of that nature. That would lead to more people buying it, because that's going to get some old money in. Like right now, it's all new money. No old money guy is going to be like, yeah, let me put half my net worth in Ethereum or Bitcoin or any type of cryptocurrency. But as soon as the government starts to do that, old money is going to start to get in. And that's where you can really start to push some of these market caps up, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And that's where the whole thesis of even, every other coin imaginable, but even Shib getting to the 1 cent market cap. Because I mean, everybody loves to use the argument, well, it's going to be so much larger than Bitcoin. I mean, how would that even be possible for a coin like this? But again, like Zach just said, if old money starts getting into it, market caps start to pump up, inflation, there's a million different things that would inflate market caps over the next 5 years. And once that does happen, again, it's business as usual for a lot of these other coins. They're just going to continue to rise, and they could get to those higher market caps and reach these, 1 cent, type of price targets. Again, guys, crazier things have happened in crypto. I've never been the type to really be a naysayer on the 1 cent theory. I think that really anything is possible. It seems like the community has really proven that over the last couple of weeks. And it's just incredible stuff either way. I'm trying to think if there's any other news, or really just kind of looking around here in my computer trying to find anything, right?
I mean, Shiba token just like kind of also updated on this Shitoma thing, or Shitoshi, sorry. They're saying, good day, Shiba Army. We're more stronger and united than ever. I mean, even with us being a little bit down, guys, we are still ranked 9. We're still above Dogecoin, which was something a lot of people were like, no, Dogecoin is back up, and they're back up for good. No, Shiba Inu Coin is still in front of Doge, even though we're down 11% technically on the day. And yeah, I mean, even though we're seeing, the RSI at 30 right now, we're getting to a bottom here, and then we're going to make our next leg up. Like you saw yesterday, what did we gain? Like, I believe it was like 15% at one point. Like, it's just going to be the same thing tomorrow. We're going to bounce off the support, and it's going to be okay. For all of you that might be a little bit worried.
I agree.
If you guys are new in here, you just got to the stream, make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. It really helps to get this out to more people. So yeah, I mean, just make sure you guys leave a like. That's
hit the like button. Easy, free too, and it gets more people in there, so you guys can talk with other people in the chat, and we can get other people in here to hear their opinions and their stories, and just kind of expand the community. It's
get
cool.
More people to invest in Shiba Inu Coin.
100%.
You want to read some comments? We haven't really done that yet.
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look here. What do we got? I'm just going to kind of read random, kind of just out of nowhere. I'm going to go swim in my ocean full of Shib. All right, let's go. Guys, the supply controversy is a blessing. It gets us attention, and it gives us an opportunity to add to our bags. I mean,
agree.
Yeah, that's a pretty good take. I like that take. In the midst of turmoil, you got to find the silver lining. And at the end of the day, I think that is so. Really good take there. Wow, the hood is that important to Shib, though wasn't. I guess I was, or thought. I'm not sure. Maybe you messed up the message either way, but
basically, he's just trying to say Robinhood. I think is.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, hood is right. Referencing Robinhood. I would say Robinhood is extremely important to Shiba Inu, and again, the reason they if they added the coin, it would make all of this. We would not be seeing this dump right now, in my opinion. We really wouldn't. I don't think we would. It would reignite the fan base to all of a sudden pay attention even more to Shiba Inu Coin than it is now. More people would likely buy on Robinhood, thus driving price action, thus driving the price further in the upward direction. But again, Vlad is being very weird about wanting to add it or not. He even came out in that interview and said some just kind of like very vague things about it. So unfortunately, not really much in progress as far as that's concerned. What else?
Yeah, no. My thoughts on the Robinhood thing is like I don't think we need Robinhood. I just think it would be very beneficial. Like it would obviously take us past all-time highs. But if Robinhood were just to never do it, I still think there's enough pressure, buying pressure, that is going to be out there in order to take us past all-time highs, shed another zero. But Robinhood is not important. It's important, like Kyle said, it's important. But it's not like if we don't get it, this thing's just going to go to zero. This is still a thriving economy. It's still a thriving coin that doesn't technically need Robinhood to actually list it. It would just be super beneficial, and we would absolutely not be in this situation right now where we're losing 10% and 13% in a day type thing.
Yeah. Agreed. Oh, we got John Doe in here. What's up, John Doe? I don't know if you just joined or if you were maybe in here and you commented a few times I didn't see. What's everyone's thoughts on Floku Inu? Hey man, again, I don't know. We've been really focusing on Shiba Inu, unfortunately, or not unfortunately. We've only been focusing on Shiba Inu, and that's just kind of been our main focus as of late. I would move all my money to Shib if Hood got it. That's a bold statement, and hey, good on you, man. Like you're out there. Making the plays and everything. And again, I feel like a lot of people probably share that same sentiment. A lot of people love this coin. They love the ecosystem. They love everything about this coin. And the amount of money that's just probably sitting in Robinhood accounts, as far as buying power goes, you don't think that if they add a coin that costs, less than 1/100th of a cent or even 1,000th of a cent, that there's going to be people with $20, $50, $100, even $1,000 that they do not care about, that is sitting in their account right now, that they're not going to go, oh, let me just throw this at that, and see what happens. That would be huge, and that's going to be that's the mindset of a lot of different people. I think at the end of the day, that's really we're gonna see some crazy price action from that. But again, it has to happen, right? And the Robinhood, any further updates on Robinhood news, all we had the last time was like CoinMomo, and even that is like really sketchy, and it's more than likely not true, unfortunately. It's just kind of the way it works. But
with CoinMomo, literally anyone, I could make an event right now without without signing up to their platform. Literally, you don't even have to sign up with an email. You can literally make any event right now. I could say Robinhood is going to list Robinhood is going to list Shiba Inu Coin in 10 minutes, and I could post it on there. So literally anyone could do it. Sadly, I mean, I really wish it was just true, but that November 1st Robinhood thing is just most likely not true, sadly. But hey, I would be definitely welcome to a November 1st listing for Robinhood. Don't get 100%. Me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Twist Game said Robinhood is dead. No one uses it, and the earnings were down bad. Okay, well,
the earnings were down bad, but
the crypto earnings,
the crypto. No, their earnings are also down bad.
All the other regular earnings? I mean, but you can still use it. You can argue that the earnings were terrible because they were.
Yeah, their earnings were terrible, but they still have 31 million people that use it in Q3. So it's not their earnings were bad, but there's still
they have an audience. They have an audience of people that are still every day logging onto that app, trading stocks and in crypto. Is not as much as they would like, of course, but again, they have people on there. They have accounts, and they have money. That is circulating in and out of the platform always. So. Always interesting stuff indeed. Let's see what else we got.
All right, we got 800 people in here. Thank you guys so much for coming through the stream. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, as it really helps get this stream out to more people. We can really talk about Shiba Inu Coin with more people, and make sure that people don't have these preconceived notions. Oh, Shib's down 13%. I should probably just sell it all. We want to make sure we want to quell people's fears and all of this. So yeah, make sure you guys leave a like so we can get this message out to more people.
100%. You want to talk about Public real quick too? Just talk about the
sure
on there as well.
So with Public, if you guys weren't aware, This is a way to get some free Shiba Inu coin. All right, guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably been in the stream before, so you guys probably have already heard this spiel. But if you guys deposit $1 on public with the first link or with the link in the comments right now, you guys can literally deposit $1. You'll get up to $70 worth of free stock. Could be $5, could be $10, could be $70. Who knows? But you can literally sell that stock and then buy Shiba Inu coin pretty much right away on a weekday, and literally get free Shiba Inu coin. So if you guys are interested in that, you want some more Shiba Inu coin, you guys can use that link and get signed up there. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and use that link in the comments or the first link in the description.
The link's going to be in the chat, or it'll be the first link in the description. You guys can use either way. Sign up there and follow us on there when you guys get on there too, because it's a social media network where you can see other people's portfolios, what they're buying, what they're selling, and not only the stock market, but now the crypto market as well, with the newly addition, not only in Shib, but with Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, all these other coins. So check it out, guys. Make sure to follow us on there too. It's Finance Bro. That's our @
you guys can see literally when we sell things. Like we just sold Tesla. We invested for 35 days, made 20%, made 16%. Sold SoFi, made 26% after 90 days. So you can literally see when we buy things, when we sell things. So if you guys are interested in that, follow us at It's Finance Bro, like Kyle said.
100%.
But yeah, there really, I wish there were more, or there was more news on Shiba Inu today. Sadly, just every day cannot be a massive news day, you know, and that's kind of what is contributing to this overall downward pressure today with a 14% loss. But guys, as long as we stay above the support at the 60 level, I still feel extremely strong about Shiba Inu coin's prospects of staying above this support line and eventually testing the resistance line whenever we get any type of catalyst.
100%. And guys too, like if you guys don't want to miss these live streams, because we're going to start doing them a lot more regularly. Zach, if you guys don't know, Zach has a sick ass PC and he's able to, you know, get these live streams out. I'm on my laptop zooming in. But again, I'm going to be building my own PC very soon. And we're going to be able to live stream a lot more, either with or without each other, either way. So guys, if you don't want to miss those streams, hit the subscribe button, guys. It is a free, literally the best way to support us. Subscribe, guys. That's like the main thing we ask is like subscribe. It is absolutely free to do. And hit the notification bell, guys. You'll get notifications every time not only we go live, but also too whenever we post new videos. So if you guys want to keep up to date with the latest information on not only Shiba Inu, but who knows, you know, we might start covering future coins in the future. Again, we got to see obviously the way the market goes. Right now, Shiba Inu is going to be the main topic, of course, though, keeping it locked down there. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of that. I'm trying to see if there's any other pieces of news. Like you said, Zach, very slow news day. Unfortunately, we've really already kind of done some technical analysis here. Still looking good as far as the resistance channels go, between support and resistance. Not really expecting much of a downward push yet. But again, even if there is, as long as it stays within that kind of range, we should be okay. And there's not really a main reason why it's going down today. I saw somebody in the chat ask that. The main reason really, I mean, you could still attribute it to the circulating supply issue that's kind of going on, a little bit of FUD there on CoinMarketCap's behalf. Unfortunately, there's still kind of some just weird dealings going on with that. Some people are saying it's right, some people are saying it's not right. Shytoshi claims that that is not correct at all, and that he's trying to offer a bounty to figure out, or somebody can prove that there actually was new coins added to the supply. Again, very speculative right now. A lot of people are a little bit worried, but guys, don't get anxious, don't get worried. And just, you know, keep it locked here, because here, you know, being educated and being prepared is the best way to avoid anxiety, especially on this asset.
Yeah, so I saw someone in the chat say, "Hey, I'm looking to buy on the dip. When do you think it's going to like stop dipping?" We're not, all seers. Like we're not from the future. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. But we have seen Shib just bounce off this support here at the 60 level. So, I mean, if you really want to get in at the very, very bottom, the 60 level, I just don't think we go below that. But personally, you're just going to have to make the decision, hey, do I want to buy Shib or do I not? And eventually, you just have to buy when you feel comfortable. But personally, I think we bounce off this 60 resistance again today and start making our way back up to, support, 60 support again today, and then try to get to that resistance once again tomorrow. But if we get past this support, then we're going to have some other problems on our hands. So I think it bounces off 60 pretty well. But whatever you guys want to get in, you're going to have to make that decision for yourself.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much. Do you have anything else, Kyle?
I don't know, man. I think that's about it. I mean, I
Yeah.
we got everything down as far as, what the latest and up-to-date information is, I would say. So we definitely covered that end. I think if anything, just one more time, guys, again, if you guys want to pick up some free Shiba Inu, the best way to do that is with our public link, like Zach mentioned. When you guys use that link and you sign up, you guys will be able to get a free stock worth up to $70. Again, it's not always going to be $70. It'll probably be something a little bit lower than that just based on the odds. You never know, though. Might be something bigger. And then what we did is we basically got those free stocks and then we sold those stocks ourselves, and then used that money from those free stocks to buy Shiba Inu on Public, because Public has just recently listed Shiba Inu on there as well. Again, if you guys want to check that out, the link is in the description below and in the chat right now. So either way, check that out. But I think we're probably going to wrap this up for today, guys.
Yeah, so and make sure you guys leave a like on the stream and subscribe. We'll try to get a longer stream out when there's some more people, or when there's some more news. Like, we can do an hour long stream when there's a lot of news and there's a lot to talk about. Today, sadly, is just not a lot to talk about. Hopefully, Robinhood gets listed on, or sorry, Shiba Inu Coin gets listed on Robinhood eventually. Maybe this weekend, maybe Monday, who knows. But until there's some more news, I think we're going to be signing off for today. So thank you guys all so much for coming through, though, the stream, and it's really been super awesome. Yeah, the best way to get some free Shib is to use that public link in the description if you guys are interested. But I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys all so much for coming through.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think that's it. My name is Zach, and his name's Kyle. We'll see you guys in the next videos. Make sure to check out our videos tomorrow, all that good stuff. Turn on post notifications. But yeah, that's it.